Hey guys, it's Stunner here, and I thought I'd make a bit of a different video because might as well use the little sharing function in PlayStation 4 a little bit more. Today I'm going to show off the taxi glitch in Grand Theft Auto 3. This is actually capable on all different versions of the game, PlayStation 2, PC, Xbox, and is also, of course, as shown here, also possible on the PlayStation 4 re-release, since it's technically just the PlayStation 2 game done up to look a little bit nicer and everything. So basically, what the taxi glitch allows you to do is it allows you to do any of the taxi missions in-game with any car in the game. But there's also another glitch within a glitch that I'm going to be showing off, which is potentially a lot more interesting to maybe some of your likings. So you're gonna, of course, need to get a taxi for this. If you really need to get a taxi easily, the best way to get it is just to get a taxi will be parked just outside of Salvatore's mansion on the other side, so you don't have to worry about trying to steal a taxi anywhere. There will always be one parked here. You're also, of course, going to need the car that you want to use the glitch on. In this case, I've gotten and grabbed the Banshee. So what you want to do here is you want to get into the taxi first, like so. And once you're into the taxi, you want to hold the button down that enables the taxi missions, but don't release it yet. Whilst you're still holding that button down, get out of your car, and then the controls are going to be reversed here, so you're going to want to carefully navigate over to your car that you want to use the glitch on. And then once you're in the car, let go of the button, and now you can do the taxi driver mission in a car that's not a taxi car. So if you're having particular trouble with the taxi missions because of time limits and need something a little bit quicker, this is the easiest way to do so. But if you're also someone who can't help but run into a bunch of things, this next glitch within the glitch might be something you might like a little bit more. So what I'm going to quickly do here is I'm going to try to get a customer near the car crusher. Perfect, this guy here. We want to go exactly to the car crusher here, which is basically right down over here in Harwood. And what you want to do is you want to drive up to it, and you want to block the driver's side door, which means if you try to get out of your car, you would have to get out through the passenger side. So get it right up to the wall, but make sure before you get out, you hold down the button again that would cancel the taxi mission. So once you hold it down and then get out of the vehicle, you're going to wait for the magnetizer to come down. When it's just about on screen, basically try to get back in the car. Your passenger will end up getting taken out because, well, he's in the way, and the car will automatically be dropped down to the ground because the game recognizes that you're in it, and the taxi mission will end. So you may be thinking, why exactly will I want to do this? Well, the one side effect is, so there's yet another glitch within a glitch, is that the car now no longer has a collision with any of the walls. It actually can now phase through all the different sorts of walls and can very easily, of course, fall through the ground. So it's a kind of a fun way if you kind of just want to fool around a bit and get inside some secret areas or whatnot. Just be careful that by doing this, because there is you can see there, a very easy chance to fall through the ground. Now, why exactly would this be any useful? Because, say you've had enough fun driving the car around, and if you actually do drive the car around, you'll notice that the car actually grows larger. It can get pretty damn large. I've been driving cars around for a while, and they just grow into a massive size. The car size does reset if you fall through the ground. So if you're able to drive the car around and and keep yourself from getting into any sorts of incidents. As you can see here, the car just turns into a huge, massive size, and then after a while, it starts to have problems with the suspension. It's very, very silly. You can see just how big the car's gotten. In fact, even to this van here, we kind of dwarf the size of the van. It's ridiculous. I have no idea how big it can get, though. But anyways, once you've had enough fun fooling around with that, what you can do is take the car to... Oh, I kind of clipped that a little bit. No worries. I'll put me all the way over here now. Interesting. Alright, excuse me. So anyways, once you've done having your fun around, what you can do is take your car and drive it over to the garage, because I've started the game off in Portland, which is where you can do the specific glitch. We're going to just drive it right up to here, and you're going to get out of your car. Now, of course, you can see there that it's not solid. You can kind of go through it. As soon as the garage door closes, the ghost car effect goes away. It's now once again becomes a solid car, and the size is back to normal. It doesn't grow any bigger or anything. But a very interesting side effect from this is now the car no longer has any damage. You can run this car into many various different things, and it won't take damage, making the car effectively damage-proof. So if you're having trouble keeping your cars alive, and you kind of need a fast and effective way to keep the car from getting to the risk of like blowing up or anything, this is a very simple way to get the car to become damage-proof. And you can also use it with the special cars in the game. For example, like the Cheetah from the mission Turismo. If you decide to, if you know the way to kind of steal the Turismo, you can effectively give your car immune to everything, because the Cheetah in Turismo has cannot be damaged through the use of bullets, explosions, or fire. And with this glitch, you can make it you can also make it damage-proof, which means it's immune to pretty much everything. It's comprehensive proof. And the best part is, of course, if you still want to do the taxi missions, we can, of course, get back to the taxi that's over here. We just hold down the button again, we walk over to our car, we get in the car, and we can still do the taxi missions. So we can still do the missions, and even despite getting out of the car will still be damage-proof. So this is a very easy way to not only make the taxi missions a lot easier by using a much quicker car like the Banshee, or just any car you particularly so desire, and also allows you to have a damage-proof car, and also a ghost car if you decide you like to fool around with it. One thing I will keep in mind is don't get out of your car if you do the ghost car glitch, because then you won't be able to re-enter it. So you have to stay in the car if you decide to fool around with the ghost car. And don't ask how big the cars can actually get, because I have no idea. They can probably just keep growing as bigger and bigger and bigger as possible. But anyways, guys, so that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Or today's episode, I'm not even recording an episode. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Excuse me. You got any questions, leave it down below in the comments. You can also check all my links in the description down below for stuff like my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, forum boards, or if you want to submit clips to the highlight reel. They're all going to be down there as usual, and as I always say, guys, thank you so much for watching, and take care. Ooh, $646.